Hey guys, Philip Lopez here, aka Uncle Phil with nichesbecrazy.com, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review of Instant Social Profits 2.0. Now this is a product by my good buddy David Fearon, known him for some time, about 2 years and some change, maybe three, I'm not sure. And just really good stuff. There's a training that's how to leverage Facebook groups and how to leverage Facebook groups to make money. That's all there is, right? There's different ways to do that. It's going to be stuff in the make money online niche and also with physical products and local marketing and whatnot. But that's what this is all about, guys. So keep watching and let's keep going. All right, so here is the sales page for Instant Social Profits 2.0. Well, actually, that's the members area. All right. Oh, that's the wrong one. As you can see, this is only going to be around for 7 days only. I said only twice there, and today's October 31st. It's Halloween, yeah, it will be going away on November 7th, as you can see here. All right, so David talks about discover a complete newbie's way of making $137 per day by turning on the turbo traffic system, easy, blah, 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 zero cost setup. You can go check out the sales page below. There will be a link to it somehow. It might be a button, might be a link, depending on where you see this, on YouTube or on my blog, all right, or somewhere else. All right, so right now, this product is only $9.95, guys. Really good stuff here, and I'm going to tell you some of the pros and some of the cons from this product. You know, David's a friend, but I'm still going to tell you some of the things I did like, some of the things I did not like, okay? So make money from your mobile, Mac, PC, easy, whatever, right? Shows you some proof here and blah, blah, blah. There's some testimonials and whatnot. Y'all can go check out the sales page yourself. Let's go over to the members area. I will also be going over one of the main things, guys, which is the funnel. That's going to be one of the biggest cons. We'll talk about that. And then I'm also going to be giving some of my own insights since I have had my own group. And we have another group that me and my business partners run. Kind of giving you some insights. That's really going to be my bonus, guys. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I've experienced, some of the things that to look out for, some things that you need to do when you're a group owner from personal experience, not from some BS I read anywhere somewhere. Okay, all right. So here is the members area, guys, and you're gonna notice that the funnel here. Let me get here. You're gonna notice that there are 5 upgrades actually. I don't know why it has 4. I think this is because I have a review copy. It's only showing 4. But as you can see, there are 19 modules plus some bonus content. Guys, you can actually click on those, and I think it's a clickable thing where it goes down to it. This is one of the things that it's kind of funky, right? It's kind of weird. It actually has modules 1 through 5 here, then it goes 6 through 10, then it goes 15 through whatever. What is it, 11 through 15, and then 16 through 19. So that's kind of funky. And then it has some bonuses at the very bottom from Fred Ferguson, Delilah Taylor, and some other thing that I don't know. All right, so with that being said, this is kind of cool, guys. It has an intro. Actually, there's kind of like before you get here, guys, there's actually a thank you page. And on the thank you page is pretty much David saying thank you and welcoming you to his product and whatnot. And then that leads you here when you click on click here to get access, all right? So there's actually 2 kind of intros. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's all right, whatever. It's what it is, right? You know, it goes a little more in depth here. But there's a ton of videos in this training, guys. This is primarily video training, but there is also an audio download you can do as well if you'd like to listen to this while you're working out or whatever, right? Maybe you're just laying in bed watching or listening to it. So it shows you some of the things. Here's the thing, guys. There was actually a 1.0 version, or just Instant Social Profits, and some things have changed since that came out. So David came out with 2.0 because things changed with Facebook, with the Facebook groups, and also with the Facebook profile, and just different things that change, right? Because that's the nature of the beast, right? So this is the most up-to-date training that David has, and I think it's really good for $10, right? I'm just gonna tell you right now, shocker, I'm promoting this because I like it. All right. So with that being said, guys, he talks about that starting off. There's focus. This is more of a mindset kind of thing. I'm not big on mindset, guys, but you know, I'm a little bit more experienced than others. I'm no guru or anything like that, but you know, this is important if you're kind of all over the place, right? It goes into talking about niches, and this is what I like about this, guys, is I know David is not doing this just in the make money online space. He is, but he does stuff on the offline space as well, you know, with local marketing and whatnot, and he does very well with that. Over here is going to be the biggest part for the newbies. So this is really what this is for, or for people that just need to listen to stuff that's step by step. This is going to be creating your group settings, adding admins, security settings, reported post, group image and cache, setting up a custom email address. You can do that, and also a custom URL. Also blocking troublemakers. All right, so this is basically stuff. Basic stuff you need to know when you have a group, okay? What kind of settings to set it up with, and you may not know this stuff. So really go through this stuff. Even if you are advanced, there's going to be some golden nuggets here and there. Okay, so if you go down here, you're going to notice that There's module 6 to 10. It's going to be traffic. It's going to be a big one. People are going to be looking at. It's going to be talking about traffic in different ways. Now, one thing that may be a con here, guys, is in this video, I think it was, David does talk about a kind of black hatish kind of way to get traffic, get people back to your groups, and that's up to you guys. I'm not really going to be doing that stuff myself. Just know this, guys. You should be practicing good stuff. This is going to be something where you're going to have to mess with another profile. I know this because I've seen people doing this and stuff like that. So that's up to you guys. That's up to you whether you really want to do it. The only thing I've done that's similar to that is I do have 2 profiles, one for personal, one for business. But this is not something that I necessarily agree with myself. It's up to you whether you want to do that. There are white hat kind of strategies for you to do that David mentioned. So I would focus more on those more so than this. That's just my honest opinion. It talks about free traffic forever, talks about the power of one, things that you can do consistently, legally stealing others' traffic. This is really, really cool because this is something that I did not even think about myself, and really, really good stuff on traffic here, guys. I really, really neat stuff, especially in the local scene. All right, customers is adding, denying people. It kind of goes over that quite a bit. There's different stuff with that. Keeping quality members in your groups, that kind of deal. And that's really, really big on this, guys. It's not always about quantity. Danger Will Robinson is more stuff to look out for. This is really, really ninja stuff when it comes to denying and accepting applications, right? Like I said, David goes way into that because when you start getting into the bigger numbers, I know my buddy has like 30,000 members in one group, and you really have to be selective as to who you let in. So over here is group rules. It's another thing that you need to look out for, things that you may not know about, and this actually has to do with the updates with Facebook as well. Setting your group up for success, that's exactly what that is. All right, over here is going to be modules 11 through 15, perfect posting, really, really good stuff here on how to post the right way, make things look right, and that presentation says a lot, guys. Really watch that, get into it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. What to sell this is if you're completely clueless as to what to get to, what to put out there, you really, really should watch that. I say watch it anyways, guys. Even if you are advanced, you're going to pick up golden nuggets, like I said before. The only thing I wish that David did have is there are a lot of slides here. I wish he would have provided the slides. Maybe he did, and I don't know about it, but I haven't seen that, right? I would prefer there to be some slides out there that I can actually go and download, That would be cool because I'm a little more advanced. I could just look at them. Honestly, I'm going to leave a link in somewhere here below. I'm going to leave a link to a Google Chrome extension. As you can see here, I have 2.7. That helps you speed up videos. These are all Vimeo videos, and this works with YouTube as well. As long as it's HTML5, you can speed up the videos. It's all Vimeo, so you should be good. David is an English guy, so just kind of set it up how you think is right. But I just know it's cool to see this in a faster than 1.0, faster than real time. So if y'all need that, I'll leave a link to that below, either whether you're on Facebook or on a blog post. I'm not really sure where you're watching this, what's it called? You can go ahead and go pick it up. It's called Video Speed Controller. It's a Google Chrome extension. If you're not using Google Chrome, I can't help you. It's only the best browser in my opinion, but that's my personal opinion from using it forever. All right, over here is competition. So stuff about rewards, further engagement. It's gonna be a lot of stuff on engagement here, guys. It's really, really good stuff. Over here is content for cash. Basically, what kind of content to create, stuff you want to do, what kind of stuff to make. Over here is more engagement stuff and driving sales. Really, really good stuff here. And the last part is going to be over here, announcements. This is a new thing with Facebook, something new that they have out, and you really need to pay attention to that because that's something that is very, very big in the groups right now, okay? That may or may not stick around. And just remember this, guys. Some of the stuff may not stick around forever, right? But it's good to use it while it's here, all right? Because Facebook is always changing stuff. Content visuals, keeping your content seen. This is actually one of my favorite modules in here. It's a very, very, very quick tip, hack, whatever you want to call it. But it's something I did not know, and at least not the way David said it here. And I think it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, just watch this part because I think this is something that's really, really going to help you make more sales, get more eyeballs on the post that you want people to see. So really, really pay attention to that one, guys. That's very, very, very cool stuff there. Another thing is going to be monetizing. Basically, the last thing is a bunch of things you can do to monetize your content in your groups. Of course, watch that. Watch all the modules, guys. I honestly recommend that. Just make sure you download that Video Speed Controller so you don't waste so much time. I'll ask David if you can put some slides in there, but we'll see. It's not my product, okay? Of course, as a conclusion, kind of going over everything, blah, 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 kind of like I'm doing right now, just kind of going over everything. It's kind of like say, hey, this is what we went over, that thing. Don't overcomplicate things. It can be easy, that kind of deal. For the most part, a lot of these videos are David just kind of going off his PowerPoint slide, and then also, but kind of going in depth on each top copy point. So pay attention, guys. There's some good golden nuggets there. It's really, really good stuff. There are a couple of bonuses, all right? So this is some kind of software for a viral content creator. I did not download that, and probably not going to, so that's up to you whether you want to check that out. It's a WordPress plugin. Over here is Delilah Taylor, teaches you how to get 5,000 Facebook fans on your Facebook page. That's up to you guys if you want to start doing Facebook pages. And then the last one is actually kind of a funky one because my buddy Fred Ferguson, who's actually doing a lot of this stuff, I know he is, but I couldn't get the download to work. So I don't know. I might have to talk to Fred about that. Maybe it's just me. I'm not really sure. So might have to ask him, hey, is anybody else experiencing this stuff? So really, really good stuff, guys. Last thing I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go over the funnel in Instant Social Profits 2.0 because this is a big part that might be a little bit annoying, but based on the front end, I'm sure David has some really good stuff. I just haven't gone over it because I didn't get access to that stuff. So I'm not going to tell you something about something I don't have access to. All right, so let's go over here. I'm just going to go directly to the JV page, guys. There's a funnel on the front end. It's $9.97, right? Under $10. I think this is some of the best training you can get on Facebook groups. Over here, this is actually from the JV page. I don't care, guys. I make money on this, so that's just the way the funnel's set up. There are upsells and downsells. So the first OTL is going to be $37, $97, whatever, guys. And those are the prices for them. You can check them out accordingly and see if they're worth it for you. Over here, it kind of wraps up the front end, which is what you just saw. Upgrade 1 is going to be done for you content, right? It's going to be 2,000 niches, over 1,000 examples with clickable links and whatnot. So just nice and curated content on what kind of niches you can get into. That's my understanding of it. It's going to be upgrade 1. Upgrade 2 is going to be the big one, the doozy. It's going to be $197, I think it was. And just know, guys, just know this, right? Whenever there's downsells, at least usually, I haven't seen them, so I can't guarantee this, they have something taken away, right? So maybe it's going to be 3 weeks of live group coaching. I really don't know. I did not purchase this. I'm not going to purchase it. It's not really my thing. It's not really something I need, but I did get a lot out of the front end. I'm just being completely honest there. So it's up to you guys. If you think that you need a little bit more help, then maybe this is for you. I don't know. Upgrade 3 is going to be Instant Social Domination. This is going to be some videos and PDF, advanced training techniques, and how to expand with both physical and digital products. Really good stuff. If it, like I said, based on what I saw on the front end, that's up to you. Upgrade number 4 is another huge 10 video upgrade. It really is the icing on the cake. On my advanced method, it's gonna be advanced stuff. Another PDF, so that's up to you guys. I don't know if that's worth it. And the last thing is gonna be a membership access, right? So it's gonna be $37 a month, 7-day trial. This is gonna be on, it's gonna give you all kinds of niches. Membership offers an insane amount of my courses ranging from Kindle product creation. So basically, you're going to have all kinds of courses from David. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I did not notice that before. So what you could do is do a 7-day trial and try that out whenever you have a chance, right? You're probably going to be overloaded with all kinds of stuff, but if you think this is for you, if you're doing something in this, you can do a 7-day trial. Not a big deal, $1 per day, right? And see if it's for you, cancel it if you don't like it, whatever, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to leave you all with some words of wisdom. At least some of the things that I've learned from having my own group. I have my own group I've been building since, a couple years now. It's called Niches Be Crazy. I have about, how many members do I have? I have about 1,200 members. Then me and my business partner have another group called Marketing Reboot. There's me and my buddy John Marquez, my other buddy Craig Fearon. And here's what we do, guys. We run people to these groups. We get people in there. My group has started showing up on the search. Search when people search other groups. So when you keep adding content, adding members, keeping a quality group, your stuff's going to be shown to other people. It's going to start kind of like ranking in a way, right? Facebook's going to start showing your group. So a good practices are this, guys. First of all, it's going to be posting your group often. It's going to be posting, content that's actually worth a damn to your people, asking questions and stuff like that. I do that from time to time. Sometimes I let off. I'm going to be honest, guys. This happens, and what do you know? The engagement goes down. So if you want to keep your group engaged, if you want to do a Facebook group, make sure you're going to put time into it. Because if you don't put time into it or hire someone to do stuff for you, then, maybe a VA or something, then it's going to die down. That's the way it is. Facebook got an algorithm. And if they see that you're not really being a good citizen on Facebook, then you're not really doing what they want you to do, right? You're not keeping people engaged, right? If it's a ghost town in your group, then that's a bad thing, right? So just make sure you keep posting good stuff. You can do that with freebies. You can do that with Facebook Lives. You can do that with other stuff that Facebook allows you to. Maybe pictures. Maybe you give away stuff for really cool stuff, right? Maybe you do polls in your group. That's kind of a cool one too. Doing polls. I know people like to answer because some people come out of the woodwork whenever they don't like to post and stuff like that. They don't really like react and stuff, but they like to give their opinion on a poll, right? Because it's easy, right? So think of stuff that makes it easy for people to actually give a crap about your group, right? So yeah, just think about that. Another thing you can do, I'm going to tell you another tip. You can actually go to Group Insights, guys. Here, I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, guys, so I actually came back to my group, Niches Be Crazy. So here's one big thing, guys. Here, let me show you where you have to go for this. So basically, you have Group Insights, guys. What you can do is go over here to Moderate Group, actually. You go to Moderate Group, and then, hold on, I might be saying this wrong. I just had it right now. Give me a second. All right, okay, I see what I did wrong. So I actually had to go to Edit Group Settings, guys. So this is something you're going to want to do with your groups. Something that I've done myself. That's why I'm mentioning this. So if you go down here, where's it at? If you go to membership ask questions, right? So membership requests. So when people actually ask to join your group, you can have it 3 questions come up, right? In order for your moderators or your admins to see the answers to. I have 3 of them. I'm actually going to change this, guys, because you can do more with this. I have how did you hear about us, which is good. You get some good insight from this, guys. People will tell you, hey, I came from Twitter, YouTube. I have people coming from Twitter, YouTube, blog posts. It lets me know that some people are coming from like organic traffic, from other social media platforms. Maybe somebody told them about it. Maybe some specific thing is working, and they'll tell you about that stuff, which is really cool. And I make it a requirement that they answer all 3, right? Because I don't want people just coming in and kind of just bypassing the questions. That tells me that they're lazy or maybe they don't understand. Sometimes I send them a follow-up question. I'll be like, hey, I see you tried to join my group, but you didn't answer all 3 questions. Please, this is part of the vetting process. That's exactly what I send people, right? Something to that effect. And I tell them what kind of business are you running, and then want to leave your email for cool marketing stuff. This is in case you want more stuff. Honestly, guys, I'm probably gonna change that over to some kind of chatbot thing and be like, hey, can we connect on the chatbot? I don't know, whatever, guys, but I've been using chatbots a lot more, so that's something that I would recommend as well. Maybe you have a newsletter, or they're already on Facebook, so you know that they're going to be able to see your stuff on Facebook. That's another thing. You can be like, hey, do you want to subscribe to the group newsletter, right? And then you'll say something like, you'll get a freebie as soon as you go in, right? So that's just a little tip that you can take, right? And I think you can only ask 3 questions. And they have 250 characters. I gotten some really good insight on this stuff, guys. This has led to calls. This has led to sales, because people will tell you what's going on with them. They'll tell you some stuff that they're struggling with. Like, they'll straight up tell you that, and then I just jump on calls with them, right? So if you're doing stuff, if you're doing any kind of thing online, right, guys, you can always jump on calls and help people. It can be an indirect sell, just being honest, right? Maybe they tell you, hey, I'm really having a hard time finding good software for insert problem, right? And you can be like, hey, one of my buddies came out with a product that helps you with that, right? Like, for instance, today I was talking about a booking software with one of the masterminds I'm in, and somebody started recommending stuff, right? And maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't, that kind of deal. So you can really find a lot of really cool stuff out with this feature alone, guys. That's something you should use. Last thing I'll tell you guys is just be a good citizen, right? For instance, with your profile and whatnot, I report profiles that are fake, look fake. Maybe it's really hot girls trying to be my friend on Facebook, and you can obviously tell it's just some kind of porn app or something like that, because that's all you see on their wall. I report them. I report them, I hide them, and I block them, because why? It's being a good citizen. When you're a good citizen on Facebook, they pay you back by showing more of your posts. Maybe they have a little more leniency. I haven't had any real problems on people reporting my profile. I think I've had to verify my account a couple times. That's about it. I just had to upload a goofy picture of myself, and that's it. Right. So there's a couple of tips right there, guys. Be a good citizen on Facebook. Keep up with your groups, right? Keep up with your groups, right? Give away stuff for free sometimes, right? But I would recommend, here's one big tip, is just adding chatbots to the mix, right? You got something to give away, add chatbots to the mix, right? If you don't know how to do that, I can leave a blog post. I may leave a link to one of my blog posts below or something like that. But I don't know. Don't even worry. Just look at my website, right? But just start adding them to the mix. All right, guys. You'll see a link to my blog below. I have stuff on chatbots there. You can ask me here on Facebook. I'll have a link to my Facebook profile on here. Somewhere, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure that you treat this as your baby, right? Make these groups your own, and you'll get more out of them. Okay, right? Add admins and moderators as you need them, right? You might need them as you get a little bit bigger and whatnot. But focus on quality over quantity. You don't need 5,000 members that don't ever talk in your group. You're better off with like 500 targeted members that have good interaction and banter, sharing ideas in there, giving opinions and whatnot. Actually looking at your content, liking your stuff, right? Let me show you one last thing before I go, guys. This is something we've been doing with our groups. So we set up events, right? So we had a webinar event, and we've already made some sales from this. We had a chatbot. We were talking about chatbots, how to use YouTube ads to grow your business, how to build a YouTube channel from scratch. These are things that we've done in the past, right? We had not done one in a while, to be honest, right? We're doing a lot with chatbots because we just think they're absolutely fantastic. They're very, very responsive. Stuff going on, stuff with Facebook ads, Twitter, all kinds of stuff. You can add events to the mix, guys. And there's events you can promote stuff in the events. Maybe it's a webinar. Maybe you're just promoting that you're going to do a Facebook Live in the group, which we've done as well. This is something that I would add to the mix as well. Maybe you have guest speakers come on, and they'll help you. Look more like an expert, because they might be an expert in something else, right? And the fact that you're talking to them makes you look like a badass, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. A couple of tips. You can always ask me more stuff. You connect with me on Facebook or whatever. Leave me a comment. Like this video, whatever. If it's on, if you're watching this on YouTube or whatever. Or if you're watching this or checking this out on my blog post, you can always leave me a comment below. Connect with me on Facebook, whatever, guys. I'm pretty active on there. Thank you so much for watching my video. Really appreciate it, and hope you go pick up Instant Social Profits 2.0 through my link. There should be a button or some kind of link below where you can go do that. Thank you so much. Have a great day.